Welcome to our lives.
I'm Lyd.
I'm Charles.
And we're a couple that is dead set on acquiring a school bus, converting it into a tiny home, and then living in it full time.
And we've set a crazy deadline for ourselves. So, Happy New Year's. But this year is all about buses.
We found the crowbar.
Oh, yes. I found my demo bar. Reminded me that we have to strip all the floor out of the bus.
Maybe not, though. Maybe not. In the last week of scouring the internet of what other people have done that's worked, we found this amazing bus dealer in Arizona called AAA Buses. And they have every part you can imagine. It's beautiful. We might take a road trip.
It's definitely Candyland for anybody who is wanting to make a Skoolie. If you don't have the skills or don't have the time to do the amount of research that we've been neck deep in, they'll do it for you. They'll strip your bus out. They'll get it to almost any state that you want it to, ready for you to put in whatever you want to put in it. We've seen a whole bunch of really great examples of they do food trucks, they do tiny houses, they do all sorts of stuff. Really kind of covering what we need covered if we want to save some time. Your mom might have gotten the bug now too.
My mom's been walking through the house because she's been off from teaching for a bit. She's seen us going through all these beautiful conversions and she's like, oh, that's beautiful. I want to live in that. The huge trend we've seen with people who've been drawn towards the idea of a mobile tiny home is that they're very tired of lugging around this massive space with all your accumulated junk.
It's a test of forced minimalism. You have 28 square feet or 28 linear feet roughly to have your whole life, at least in our case. Some people go crazy and get massive buses or touring liners or, I just saw a double-decker, which was beautiful.
Well, hang on now, double-decker bus. We decided on the length of the bus already. 38 feet.
38 feet.
That's what we're going for.
Or roughly, an 11 window.
Oh, but double-decker bus could have cascading plants. But yeah, in the interest of cutting down stuff, clearing, and also, since we're going to be here for a year and doing videos and music stuff, Charles got the cleaning bug and cleared out this room, which was up to the gills with all our stuff. I came home and Charles just and this happened. Well, I helped a little bit.
Now we have a little studio. It may not be much, but moving to a bus, we shouldn't get used to much. Mm-hmm. It gives us a place to record, a place for me to work, a place for Lydia to play music, or work on any of a variety of projects that we have to do. And it feels really good to have a dedicated space to do it.
Plus, Charles created this super cool, upcycled lighting fixture.
Check it out on Instagram. There's the whole
timeline.
Us making it. So anybody who is a computer person, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm happy that my big big box of discarded cords and power supplies, and one of them found a use again. So we have a power supply. It's all old flooring. All we had to do is get some garden stakes and some brad nails. I think that's really the only thing that got bought. And even that, it was about to get thrown away.
Upcycle. So we haven't been super on top of the getting in the maker space and working on stuff. I'm so scared my clay babies are drying out. But we've been busy. We've been actually really sociable. We were going to have a New Year's Eve shebang. Friends come over, we make the stuff. Shots! Shenanigans ensue. My body was just screaming sleep or bubble bath or something. Lie down now. And I'm like, no, must host party. It ended up being a good time. Fire was beautiful.
Woo! It's been really great having your brother here, I have to say.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely been the boot to my butt with what are you doing with your life? That seems to be a consistent thing. My brother comes over. Thomas is a sound engineer, musician, potentially cinematographer person. He does a lot of stuff. And he's very dedicated to the things he does. And talking to him is always a really good reminder of, one, kind of how I used to be, why I'm doing what I'm doing. I've actually been writing consistently, and not just when I do the obligatory Instagram post of I wrote a new song and forced this residue out of my brain, but actually writing a song that I feel good about and that I want to work on. And the ignition was my brother simply going, you write stuff that is fun and that you want to write. And that's that got lost for a bit because I was too focused on people don't enjoy this at gigs, or will this get plays on YouTube, which is stupid because I overthought it so much that I stopped putting stuff out, which is dumb.
Or does this match your sound, or any of those things? And
doesn't matter. Get really good at what you love doing.
Just do the thing.
I do feel like we'll be mapping out our travels in the bus, partly based on like festivals and performances, but also on food. Speaking of food, we showed a friend Food Wars, Shokugeki, and he's been to culinary school and is enthusiastic about his art. And he kind of got the cooking bug, and we very happily let him avail himself to the kitchen, and he made the gotcha pork roast.
We both made the face. And if you've ever watched Food Wars, you
know what the face
you
is.
know what the face is. If you haven't, watch it.
They definitely put all their skill points into enjoying the food, not the people. The food is gorgeous. Oh, that night though, I did remember how bad our sense of time can be if we don't plan stuff.
Yeah.
Poor Austin.
Like 6 hours off from starting D&D. So, yeah. This week has been a lot of food, a lot of figuring out how we can manage our time better. Because we have a lot of stuff in the fire right now. We're planning bus, and you still have all your music that has to be done, commissions and art, and all the various other things you're doing. And we both are trying to be at the makerspace as much as we can. And now that I'm back on the lathe and exploring digital arts some more and looking forward to learning how to weld. As you guys might have noticed, our video's a little late. We wanted to make sure we could show you what we've been working on and talk to you about all the good times that we've had with our friends that if we had put it out on Monday, you guys would have missed out.
We would have missed out. The whole point of this shift in lifestyle choices is because we want to focus more on now.
Exactly.
Also pacing ourselves.
We're both really bad at that. It's just like go, thud. It's not healthy.
If you like what we're doing and you're curious to know more, we have Instagram, we're again on the Twitter. Please subscribe, hit that bell button, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for coming along.